Hello there. I know it's been a while. It's me, Jonathan Charles Fox, here at Camp Fox. Actually, I'm in Norma Desmond's Catskills Retreat. At that particular stop along the ride that is Camp Fox. I'm here once again from the upper level of my palatial estate, and I'm spring cleaning. It's 4:20, and it's not April 20th yet. No, I meant the time. It's 4:20, and I'm in the middle of spring cleaning. I decided to just stop for a minute and breathe, take a break, as it were. And I find myself in the midst of my spring cleaning to be surprised by things I keep coming across. And you know me, I just love the element of surprise. Hang on. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
So, now I'm running against the clock. So I'm opening closets and opening drawers and looking under beds and moving things around and dusting windowsills, and none of it in a methodical or well laid out plan at all, because when spring fever hits here in the mountains, here in the Catskills, it hits with like a gentle explosion of, here we go. Because of course we already had a Fool's Spring and the Spring of Deception. This is actual real spring. And I have no idea what the date is. Alexa, what's the date?
Today is Tuesday, March 23rd.
Tuesday, March 23rd, 4:20. Now it's 4:26. So, I was thinking about junk drawers and wondering if all of y'all grew up with a junk drawer. I don't know if it's a generational thing. I mean, everyone in my family always had a junk drawer. I don't know if people still have junk drawers. And it occurred to me that I have multiple junk drawers since I have such an expansive estate, and each and every room requires junk, apparently. I talk about junk a lot. So I discovered that my dog has a junk drawer, oddly enough. Actually, it's a bureau filled with nothing but her things, tucked away in a corner of the house. Don't ask. You know, Dharma the Wonder Dog. She's right over there. So I opened the top drawer of Dharma's bureau and said, what is all of this stuff? So I didn't really want to look. I thought I'd share the experience with you. And we're 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, so here we go. I didn't really look. I pulled out the drawer, and I brought it here with me. And because I want to talk with you guys, and I know you're admiring my beautiful, beautiful home. It's manly, yes, but I like it too. So I'm just going to reach into the drawer and grab something like this. Okay, it's a bow tie. Kind of boring, not too interesting, right? I don't know what this is, so I'm just going to grab it. And it's a little box. These things are probably not Dharma's. Maybe some of them are. It says Midwinter pick me up. Midwinter pick me up. Gift from Ramona. Oh, look at that. From Ramona Jan of Jan Turan. This little pendant that's a saddle shoe, which she gave me, I'm going to say a number of years ago, and she gave it to me because I love saddle shoes. And I have this keepsake. Maybe Dharma wanted to wear it, and that's why it's in her drawer. Let's reach in without looking and see what we come up with, shall we? Well, this feels very weird. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay, is that right set up? I don't know where the bow goes. I'm just a guy with a lot of junk in his drawer. GM Productions, it says on the back, where I'm looking. Iron Mountain, Michigan? Is that Michigan? Let's open it and see what it is. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I got to tell you, it's a little, I should have known because it's so fancy, and of course it looks like an antique because it basically is. It's a little card on the inside, and yes, that's television legend Delta Burke, and man about everywhere on television for the past, 50 years. Gerald McCraney, they got married. Apparently on May 28th, 1989, I was at the unbelievable wedding ceremony. Delta and Mac included me in on basically everything that had to do with their wedding. Did they arrive in a horse and carriage? I want to say they did, like Cinderella, but I'm not 100% sure. What I do remember is that I was so poor, not much unlike today, that and I went with J.P. Duffy. We went, and I was embarrassed to be showing up at their unbelievable, $1 million Hollywood wedding in 1989. She, the star at the time of Designing Women. They were both really at the top of their game, and Mac he has never stopped working. And they're still together, and they do still take my calls. So let's reach inside the drawer and see what we come up with. Why do people say drawer? Like, this is soft. It's soft. It's black felt. It's a piece of black felt. I see on the other side, it is an unused, unsewn on, never have been sewn on, felt patch of, our beloved Yankees. And I collect patches. I had a jacket covered with patches that my mother sewed on, that Billy's mother sewed on, that people sewed on years and years ago. And it was so long ago that it actually was like doll-sized at some point, and I certainly couldn't wear it. It was a crew jacket from when I worked in the cast on the film of Better Off Dead. So it was a crew jacket from that, which I guess I realized that nobody wanted it because I had covered it with all these patches. So anybody who might have wanted a crew jacket, I'm sure that's a rare item, from the classic cult comedy starring John Cusack, Better Off Dead. I am left on the cutting room floor of that film, but I'm there. You can find me if you really, really look for me. Do we have any time? We have a couple minutes. Maybe we can grab. I can't imagine what this is. I'm just leaving it behind. This, as you can hear, I'm rejecting items because I'm not really looking, as we know. So this feels like a baggie. That could be dangerous, but this is not a show for children. So let's pull it out and see what's in it. Oh, attached to another black tie. I go to a lot of black tie affairs. Oh, this is boring. It's Dharma's service dog tags and ID card. Ooh, I almost looked. I'm sorry. I didn't look, but I started to. This feels like a. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, I know what this is. This is very important papers that are important to Dharma. I certainly don't need to take out. My bar mitzvah certificate is bound to be in there. More bow ties, because I live such an elegant lifestyle that I'm constantly, like James Bond, putting on bow ties. This feels fun. And indeed it is. This is all from one drawer, people. This is, I don't know, some sparkly gewgaw that would undoubtedly amuse Veronica Ann, with whom I work so closely over at the award-winning River Reporter. Maybe she's fond of the words, gewgaws. Maybe she had never heard it because it's old-timey, because, I live with Norma Desmond. I see our time is up, even though there's plenty of things that I could be rooting around in this drawer. I don't like to do multi-part things, so I probably should leave well enough alone. But I needed to check in with you all, and I'm happy to see you, and happy spring. And how's my lighting? I don't even know how to turn this thing off, but I should be waving goodbye, right? I forgot. I have a magical way of doing it that nobody needs to see me say. I'll just say, au revoir.